back with GOP leader. What are you smiling? Happy man, Ron Koppelman.
Happy man.
Great to have you.
Patty's doing great.
All right, question 3 in the OTR Pub Quiz. Switching over to apparent Democrat nominee Hillary Clinton. Name the 2 Massachusetts people reportedly on her short list as vice president running mate.
Senator Warren and former Senator Kerry.
Deval Patrick is the other one we're looking for. Democrat Bernie Sanders says he would also consider Warren as a running mate as well. Question 4. Ted Cruz tapped Carly Fiorina as VP for the not yet presidential ticket. Fiorina has made 2 unsuccessful runs for president. What other high-profile race did she lose in 2010?
Senate in Ohio, in California.
From California, she lost to Barbara Boxer by 10 points. Question 5. Some think that Reince Priebus has the worst job in politics, but the chairman of the Republican National Committee says he is fine. He recently declared, "No, this is fun. I'm not pouring blank on my cereal." What is he referring to?
Bailey's.
Bailey's!
And by the way, he just named one of the Time magazine's 100 most influential people in the world.
And his name is in there.
And his name is in there.
Bailey's, by the way, an Irish whiskey and cream-based liqueur. If you do not know, it's also your daughter's name, right?
It is, but no relation.
No relation. No, it's just a coincidence.
Okay, Scott Brown.
Yes.
He seems to be openly auditioning for a vice presidential spot. He's touting whenever he can his communications with Donald Trump. Do you see him on the short list?
Janet, Scott Brown was out there early for Donald Trump when he needed help. He has been a member of the Senate, well regarded as a colonel in reserves, and would be an interesting pick. Of course, if you're a Massachusetts person, you love to have someone from the Northeast in there. I think he'll be on the list. But
Short list?
The list, who knows? But there's a lot of things go into picking the vice president. The number one thing I think that Trump will look at is someone who will help him govern.
He has said this himself.
Yeah, there's a myth
Washington
about
Insider, I guess.
Right.
There's a myth about VPs. I think Mitt's pick of Paul Ryan was a great pick because he could help him govern. Because Mitt, like Trump, had never spent a day in Washington. Right. So I think those kind of things make a difference.
I'm curious, Trump is from the Northeast, and Scott Brown, for example, is from the Northeast. Right. Are the days of picking someone from the same region gone, or are they still here?
I think they're gone.
You think they're gone?
I don't think, there are very few people who can actually deliver their states anymore.
Yeah.
I think Johnson may have been the last one in Texas for Kennedy, although I would say that 41 helped Ronald Reagan for Texas, but that's just me.
What about a woman? Do you think he'll likely pick a woman?
I think he'll pick anyone who's capable of helping him govern.
That's the most important
Absolutely.
factor.
And then hopefully there will be some women on that list, but in the end, you need someone who's capable.
One of the most interesting races this fall is going to be the Senate race in New Hampshire.
Absolutely.
Will Kelly Ayotte, she's going to be challenged for her seat, and Maggie Hassan's going to compete against her. Are you worried? It's one of those seats that people think is in jeopardy.
Sure. This is politics. This is a strange year, but historically speaking, strong governors don't beat sitting senators. Remember Bill Weld versus John Kerry. That's the normal. The set of criteria you look at to elect a senator is different than a governor. You know, one is a legislator, one is a manager. So it's a different set of voting criteria that most voters subconsciously at least look at. And why would you pick? Both women are very strong, very powerful, and very respected. Why give one up?
Ron Koppelman, always great to see you.
Good to be here.
Here's a little insight, folks. That Ron actually thought about wearing his purple bow tie today, but he didn't. So the
You
next
forgot
time
to
you come
call
by,
each other this
yeah,
morning.
right. We call and bring it in. Our thanks to Ron Koppelman. Up next on OTR, the Political Roundtable talks about Boston's Mayor Marty Walsh's rough week. Stay with us.